Feel, I am grateful for the divinity of my heart. Who is a fool? We are all familiar with Mullah Naseeruddin. About 800 years ago, the wise fellow Mulla used to roam the deserts of Turkey, Iran, and Baghdad. His methods of sharing wisdom were quite unusual. He did not preach or give lectures, but used humorous antics and simple examples to explain things. It was his belief that, if something is explained in a funny way, it will be ingrained in the person's mind forever. One day, Mulla was passing through the market. He usually rode on a donkey, and that too facing its backside. It wasn't surprising that this style itself made people laugh. Well, that day, he went to the market and bought some dates. When it was time to pay money to the shopkeeper, he took off his shoes and sat down on the ground. He started searching every nook and corner of his shoes, but the money was not there. He looked inside his pajama pockets, but the money was not there either. By then, a large crowd had gathered there. Already his unusual style of riding the donkey was enough to gather crowds, and now his funny antics were also becoming the center of people's attraction. Now, on the one hand, Mullah was looking for the money in odd places, and on the other, he also kept eating the dates he had bought. Certainly, the shopkeeper got a little worried at this. He thought, firstly, this person is looking for money in the most unlikely places, and moreover, he is happily eating the dates without paying the money. If he's unable to find the money, will I take back the dates from his stomach? Just as the shopkeeper was thinking all this, Mullah took off the hat from his head and started searching for the money in it. The shopkeeper couldn't hold himself any longer and said to Mullah, "Why are you looking for the money here and there? Why don't you first look in the pockets of your kurta?" On this, Mullah said, "That's it. Why didn't you suggest that earlier?" Saying this, the mullah put his hand in the kurta pocket and handing over the money to the shopkeeper, he said, "It was here the whole time, but I was just taking a chance." On hearing this, the whole crowd started laughing. One of the elders from the crowd said, "Looks like he is crazy. He knew that the money was in the kurta pocket and was still searching here and there." Now, it was Mullah's turn. It was now time to say what he had to, why he had played out all this drama. So he addressed everyone very seriously and said, "You all think I'm crazy just because I did not look for the money where it was lying. But please look at yourselves, think and introspect. Despite knowing the fact that God resides in your heart, you keep on searching for him outside. If I am insane, then what about you all? I was being foolish on such a small matter, but you are being foolish about the greatest truth of life." This earnest appeal by Mullah Naseeruddin is still a lesson and a warning for the whole of humanity. The absolute, the